It's an automated strategy and it's up 246.93%. We've been running this like as a test, okay, but it's been pretty good. So I think we're probably going to roll this out on more different assets. Right now we've just been doing it on Bitcoin and USDT. You can see here the max gain has been 15.1%. So again, been running there since October 2023. The max loss just 4.2%. And now if you had just held the position in Bitcoin from October 2023, you'd currently be up 2,481. However, with using this strategy instead, you would be up $78,000. Basically, moving averages, we all know technical analysis. So this purple one is, say it's the 50-day moving average. So it takes the price at the end of each day for 50 days and then basically divides it by 50, which is based on historical prices. And this here is called the 7-in-1 indicator that we've given here to all of our members. Basically, whenever it drops outside the envelope, like it is right here, or right here when it's just under the 120-day moving average, or right here, what you can do is basically set it off whenever it pops out the top, which is times like this up here. Now, this very basic strategy has worked phenomenally well for quite some time. But I've been testing here tons of different strategies, you know, so maybe you might try like a MACD strategy, or it might be something with the RSI or the Scotch RSI, something like that. Basically, the hundreds of different things here that they've got on TradingView, you know, we've tested an awful lot of them. You can't probably test them all because with all the other peoples that add into here, there's thousands available. So if you are also in that type of mindset where you're just stuck in this idea that technical analysis is the best way to go, I was the same for years. That mindset was eventually broken by this man, Anton Kreil. Now, he was on a BBC series. He was like an ex-Goldman Sachs trader. He took a bunch of just everyday folks off the street and tried to turn them into traders and see if they could beat the markets and beat other professional traders. A really good series there called, I think it's Millionaire Traders or something like that. But he now does this course, and once I'd made enough cash, I wouldn't suggest doing it now because it's pretty expensive. So he's done this Introduction to Professional Level Trading here, so that's 1,200, and then the PTM course there for $3,500. And I really like the way he just gives it to you straight. So he gives you the real advice that they actually do for real in like professional financial institutions. He actually tells you the truth about the market, not what most retail traders seem to think. And what I found most interesting and kind of most annoying as well during watching that whole massive series, took like a whole year to actually go through it. It was a massive course. But the whole time I was really sort of upset that the fact that he sort of really discredited technical analysis all of the time, and everything for him and Goldman Sachs and all of these professional traders is all about fundamentals. But eventually the penny clicked and I realized that even something like Bitcoin, it's all about fundamentals. So you see these big massive swings here in Bitcoin. That happens why? Because something on a technical chart, something to do with past data that's seen on the MACD or something like that? Absolutely not. It's all because the fundamentals of a 4-yearly Bitcoin halving. That is the real facts that actually go into driving that huge crypto bull run every 4 years. And further to the point today, while just going down through all these different coins here on my chart that I kind of keep an eye on, I came to this one here, Tau. Most of the market right now, as you might be aware, is going down. So most are still in this sort of downward trend line, but this one's just broken out through the top. So what makes this different? Is it because of some sort of technical indicators? Is it because of the MACD or the RSI or whatever? Absolutely not. So a quick bit of investigation, and I found out that Tau is called Bitsensor, and it's listed on Coinbase tomorrow, right? So obviously a true fundamental catalyst which has pushed it outside what the normal coins are doing right now in the crypto market, which is all going down. This one's now actually broken out of that downward trend because of a fundamental reason. So coming back here then to our different trading strategies, all of them run on technicals. This one here being one of my favorites, which is one of the longest standing ones here, the RSO. But the Forerunner is the one which I've based on fundamentals. So if you're not going to be using technicals for crypto, and obviously they don't have like earnings ratios and all the sort of stuff that stocks have, what can you look for in fundamentals? Now, this is an idea I got from doing that PTM course. So on the left hand of Binance and most cryptocurrency exchanges, we're used to having this order book over here, which shows you every single order which is currently in the market. So you can see if there's like massive sell walls or buy walls coming in, and you know where everybody's orders are. Now, you don't get this so much in the stock market, in fact not at all really, unless you're a financial institution, because it's worth a lot of money. Why do you think it's worth a lot of money? Because you can make a lot of money knowing exactly where everybody has their stop losses or take profits or whatever, right? So what I've been doing with this Forerunner strategy is basically like every minute or so taking all of the data here from the order book and then processing it and finding which way the market is trying to push, and then obviously creating buy and sell signals from that. Rather than basing it on historical prices, we're basing it on actual real live orders in the market. And over the last couple of years, we've been collecting all of the data on this as well, and the reasons why we're buying, like this one here. So every single time like a buy or a sell order comes in, there's certain buy or sell reasons as to why we bought or sold it. So that now I can actually have a look at some of these. Look how many trades we've got here, like 14,000 trades. It's probably a bit much considering when you look at the average profit per trade. So we want to see if we can cut that down and make more of a profit per trade and have a less volume of actual trades, because every time you make a trade, you've got to pay the exchange fee, right? So those exchange fees really add up, particularly when you're doing this many trades. So yeah, we want to see if we can sort of tweak this a little bit and make it a little bit more profitable in the real world, because this figure here isn't actually real, because that doesn't include the actual exchange fee. This is how much you would have made if you didn't have to pay the exchange fees. But of course, when you consider that the S&P goes up about 20% per year, and that Warren Buffett may make about 20 to 30% per year, and then things like the Medallion Fund with Jim Simmons, he was making maybe 60% per year. If you can make 125% per year, you're doing pretty good, okay? So obviously after fees, there's going to be a lot less. So if you want to have a go at following one of our strategies, you can sign up as a Mutual Ninja. You go here to the bot shop once you're a member, and you can set up your very own trading bot to follow one of our strategies, or create your own strategy and then have that strategy actually play out for you in real time, so that you don't have to spend all of your waking hours looking at charts and looking at prices going up and down all the time. You can relax, enjoy your life, and just have your strategy that you created actually carried out for you by your bot. The bots do run on these things called snacks, cyber snacks, because they are run by your mutts, which is why our bot is called the kennel, because the kennel is where your mutt lives. Okay, so these mutts, they're actually NFTs. If you go to our homepage here, you can see you can buy an NFT. Now, the good news is you do not need one of these NFTs to run the bot. It's just with the bot, you might have access to more of the strategies. So you're not going to get all of them with a standard Master Ninja membership, but with the Mutt Club, you can actually have more. So there's obviously some benefits there. Now, if you do want to go ahead and create your own strategies, you just come to your account page here. Also, if you want more snacks, you can just go to the cyber snacks here and just buy some more snacks with Bitcoin. You can actually earn the snacks as well, coming very soon. So if you're posting messages over in the Discord group, or for creating bot strategies that other people use, and every time they get a winning share, you'll basically earn some crumbs from their mutt that had the snack, and a bunch more other stuff as well, which I'm not going to go into just yet because I don't want to spoil the surprise. But yeah, you can basically make up your own strategies on here and just have it follow it. So it's pretty easy. Just come up with a name. Bitcoin currency, this could be anything you want, maybe USDC, and just submit that. And basically what you do on TradingView is take this code And just like this one here, so I've had this set up on a downward trend line. So you could set it up on a moving average, or you know, the MACD, the RSI, whatever it is that you want. Then that code will just go right in here, okay, in the message. And the message is sent to, this is the webhook URL. So basically, TradingView sends the webhook of the alert over to our server, and then our server will then send that trading signal out to your bot and everybody else which is also following your trading strategy as well. So it's a pretty cool system because it means that we don't have to hold your like exchange keys. So there's going to be no funny business going on. We are also not vulnerable to attacks by hackers because there's nothing on our database where you're going to lose all your money. Like, no one can steal anything from our database, or at least nothing that's actually worth any money. Another thing that our members find really, really useful is this one here, the 7-in-1 indicator that I mentioned earlier. So you're going to buy when it's going to come down, and you're going to sell if it comes out here, particularly as it's underneath this yellow line. So that'll likely to be where it may stop out on. However, since the listing on Coinbase, it may just shoot straight up past anyway. But as a member, you'll get access to this, the MCN 7-in-1. All you need to do is just go into your account settings here, scroll down to settings, and then right here, enter in your TradingView username, and you should be added into it. At the moment, there's still a manual process, so it takes us maybe a day or two. If we haven't done it after a couple of days, do just message us on the Discord group and we'll get that sorted for you as soon as possible. Okay, that is it for this video. I've got some really great content coming up soon, so please do subscribe if you're into this sort of stuff, and I'll see you again in the next video.
So we're just landed from Brazil, we checked into the hotel, we're going to the bar to meet the mentors, and here they are. So we're at the Institute London Super Conference. 45-minute presentations, one after another, all day. It'll be a really cool day for the delegates, and great for the mentors to meet everybody in person.
If anybody ever says to you they've never lost money trading, they're either lying or they've never traded.
So, you know, we're looking at what works the best so far in the Institute, looking at new ideas, you know, not just coming from me, but coming from the team.
Because at the end of the day, we want the best for our clients.
You boys.